What is up, y'all? I'm super stoked to be back to the vlogs, but you can tell by the bags under my eyes. No, they're not Prada, they're Gucci, Louis, you know, they're the expensive kind, but you can tell by these horrible bags that I got that your boy is dog tired. I've been working like a goddamn dog. I've been grinding it out, we've been moving, everything's been excited, but in this video, I'm gonna go over how exactly this entire process has given me a new perspective, helped change my mindset, and given me new motivation, helped with the slump that I may have been in, and kind of, not to say I was depressed or feeling down, but any sort of depression-like symptoms where you're sad, feeling lowly, feeling out of it. Changing your environment can automatically raise your level, raise that situation you're in, and help you feel ultimately a lot better, whether it's just motivation, mental clarity, getting out of the rut you're in. This video is going to talk about exactly how changing your environment can change your mindset. Whether it's a new location, whether it's a new place to live, whether it's just going to a coffee shop to do your work, whether it's just going for a walk, changing your environment can ultimately change your mindset for the better. And in this video, we're going to dive into it and exactly how I did it and how I'm going through it right now. So without further ado, I'm glad you're here. If you're new to the channel, give it a subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up as it helps me immensely reach more people. And maybe one day I can make this my full-time career and not have these damn bags under my eyes. But until that day, I'll be here serving you guys in the best way I know how. So without further ado, let's get into some value and let's jump into today's video. Let's go. Alright, it is just any regular average day. Nothing crazy about today, just normal. Just a normal day. Let's get the keys out. Oh no. We've been robbed. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're actually moving, guys. Yes, we are moving. This vlog is going to be value packed. We're going to touch on a few cool things, but the majority of it, I'm going to show you guys all the shit that went into goddamn moving. And we're still not done, so buckle up. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up because it means the world to me. Helps me make better content, keeps the channel growing and moving forward. I'm aiming to bring you guys the most value and entertainment possible, so buckle up and let's go. Bow. Tegan, your mom needs you. Emptiness.
My thoughts are, I'm tired.
You're tired?
I'm thankful for all of our help. Shout out, Mom. And all the men carrying everything. I'm excited for it to be done.
Oh yeah?
I'm excited, I'm sad, I'm exhausted, I'm hungry, and that's that.
I'm trying to hide.
I'm also like overwhelmed with the amount of crap that we have.
Guys, this is kind of a crazy feeling. My whole thoughts about moving. It didn't really hit me until just recently because for the most part, I was like, didn't really affect me. I've moved a lot. But now that I see this place empty, now that I see, like I feel the memories in certain places and the daily routines and habits and stuff that me and my girlfriend had in place, and it's crazy what a place can do. And I know we're on to better things and we're on to, you know, the next chapter, but it's crazy. Like, guys, this right here, this was my office. This walk-in closet was my office. So you got a little nook here. Oh yeah, my TV's still there. We got, this was my setup. You probably saw a lot of podcasts, a lot of recordings. In this corner, I had LED lights all up around here, plugged in down here. So it was just, yeah, this was the setup. Then out here was our bedroom. So this was right off of our bedroom. So, and if I was recording something, this is my lock. So if someone tried to come in, they wouldn't mess up the recording. This was the bedroom. King size bed was here. The view. We had birds that actually lived in this wall. A couple vlogs back, you guys can check out the birds, but I'll show you the whole eventually. This is the bathroom. They actually just redid the floors. What up? Tegan's conga machine, amazing machine. Love it. Her bedroom, this was like her office where she had her breath work. She would do any business stuff she had. Look out onto our balcony, same kind of view as her bedroom. Her closet that we both kind of shared. I had this kind of corner here, probably up to that thing. This is our kitchen. The floor was just updated, same time as the bathroom, otherwise it was outdated like everything else. Like, look at the stove. Look at this goddamn stove. It's a relic. It's a fucking relic. It should be in an antique museum. It like ticks and like, look at this. Right here, it's like all hot. Oh no, they got the burn marks off. Oh no, the burn marks, because it like sits open a little bit, so the heat just comes out and like, yeah, like you can see into the oven there. Here's our dining room area. This wasn't what was in our dining room. There's the bathroom door that I punched a hole in. Well, I shouldn't say by accident, but you know. Our little foyer. This closet is massive. Like, look at the storage space we had in here. Boom. This is actually a big closet. Like, this is pretty big. I can fit underneath here. And what she'll always be forever missed is the fireplace. Which she's not gonna know, because she's not gonna see this vlog until after I do it, but I'm planning on one of our last nights, which is probably tomorrow night, bringing Tegan back here and having a little fire and a little picnic dinner, so we can have one last memory here, one last say goodbye to the place. I know that might be kind of cheesy, but I'm sure she's going to enjoy it. I'm sure she'll be emotional, because this spot meant a lot to us. And it was our first place together. I'm going to show you guys what I called the garage. This was it. This is where I chill sometimes, if I'm in the space alone. I'm chilling in the garage, it's got a nice little light. But other than that, it's a small little spot. Not really a garage, it's actually a furnace/storage room, but I called it the garage to keep our bikes in there. This is our outdoor spot. The plants are almost all gone. There's the hole that the birds live in. I don't know if there's any in there now, probably not, but there's been 2 sets of families. These neighbors here that all see like onto our balcony. I felt like it sucked during the summer, but then this tree here started to grow and kind of blocked off the bottom ones, and then these ones with the leaves, they kind of came over a little bit. So when you were like actually sitting here, you wouldn't really see too much. They couldn't see us because this tree was here. We couldn't see them. This tree, like right here, was all kind of done up. So was this one, this bush. So you couldn't really see too much anyone else. But the noise, like you guys can tell, is freaking annoying. So that was one of the worst things. And I was speaking of loudness. This thing, this vent, like, that's freaking loud. You're trying to watch TV or like watch a YouTube video of some of my favorite YouTubers or anything. You're trying to watch my YouTube video and you can't even hear shit. It's so fucking loud. So I do feel that this place is monumental for a few reasons. One being the fact that it's mine and Tegan's first place together, our first apartment. She did kind of move in with me a little bit. She stayed with me more or less when I was at my last place. So it's not like we were new to living together. She was staying there multiple nights in a row. This is our first place, like together. This is the first place that she moved out of her parents' place alone with, and it was a big step for her and a big step for myself, being, you know, together and then moving in with someone. I've lived with roommates and other things on my own, but now we're with my partner, my girlfriend, so that was a first for me as well as for her moving out. So this place does hold a few special memories, a few special notes for us both, but we are on to better things, guys. Like, I am a huge green thumb. I love plants, I love gardening, all that kind of stuff. It's something you can't do in an apartment. This apartment especially faces north, so we get minimal to no sun. Maybe first thing in the morning we get a little bit of sun, and then it's nothing. It's just brightness. So I did not like it. My plants didn't grow as well. It was just more of a struggle to get things going when it came to my plants, and they were all smushed near our one window, our one screen door, our one like front, or our one sliding door. Got the most light, best spot for it, so that they were all crammed there. Now that we have so much more room, we have so much more light, we have so much more windows that face all directions, we can actually have more plants, put them in better spots. I'll have a garden outside. I'll have multiple things that are just leveling up in that aspect. And the space, honestly, in the new place is roughly like double the size because we have 2 floors, but it's roughly the same square footage on the main floor and the basement. The fact we get the yard, we get the parking spots, we get the garage, we get the yard, we get the deck, we get the front yard quiet street, no noise. It's a house that we can have to ourselves. Oh, we can make it our own. We can make it a family home. Oh, one day I would love to have a little baby with Tegan. It's something I really want. I've been striving for my entire life. It's like something I've really thought I'd be great at. I love my nieces and nephews to no end. Like, they are the shit. Best friend, his kids, my other best friend, the best friend I've had even longer than him, my friend Kevin, him and his wife are about to have a kid. They just announced it, so I can talk about it on here. I knew way before, but I was actually the first one they told, so that made me feel cool. But I'm going to be a great uncle to them too. It's just, I know I'd be a great dad. I'm just loving the process of being an uncle and getting into a house and all this kind of stuff. And I think it's just each progression of life is coming when it needs to. It's coming as it's needed. I've learned a lot of lessons living in this place. This place has taught me a lot. Me and Tegan have gone through a lot together. We've grown a lot together. And the person I am now is not the person I was when I came into this apartment. And the woman that she is now is not the woman that she started out in this apartment. We've grown so much in leaps and bounds, both of us, when it comes to our businesses, when it comes to our entrepreneurial life, when it comes to our relationship, when it comes to our love life, when it comes to our love languages, when it comes to reading each other, when it comes to actually being a couple and not throwing in the towel when things get tough, and actually working on a relationship and choosing to grow together rather than just growing separately. That's one thing she's always mentioned, always strived for, always pushed on me, is that she wants to grow together, not like separately and apart. She wants to make sure we're growing together. So that's one thing that this apartment did for us as well. And overall, it's just, there's been many great memories, many great friends here. My mother's been here. The only thing I did not like extremely disliked about this place is I'm very much a family guy. I very much love my family. I care about them immensely. And my grandmother, she cannot do stairs. In this place, there's no elevator, and it's 3 flights of fucking stairs. So she could never come here. And she's in her early 80s. She's getting older. Her health is slowly on a decline. She goes in little waves where it dips down and kind of, does its thing. However, at this new place, she can fucking come for dinners. She can come over to visit. I can pick her up and bring her by with my niece and nephews, and who are great-grandchildren. But, it gets me excited to have my family around, to have, everybody, especially her. It means a lot to me. And, I love my other grandma as well, but this grandmother raised me lots of my life growing up. I was staying at her house as a child. She took me on many trips all over North America and to the States and through Canada. Her and my grandfather were amazing to me. Lots of my favorite memories are due to them providing it for me, or doing it with me, or because of them in some way, shape, or form. So it's really cool that now she can actually come to my place and I can invite her over for dinner, and it's just, it means the world to me. So yes, I do. That was really loud. So I do love this place, but the new place is going to hold a new chapter and hold a special place in my heart as well. So I'm ready for it, and I'm ready to show you guys. So thank you for tuning into this vlog. Thank you for being here from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate each and every one of you. Well, guys, this is officially it. This is officially the end of an era. This is officially my last time in this apartment. Whew. Didn't think it would feel this heavy. Didn't think it'd feel this heavy. This last time, guys. This last time. Alright guys, you're gonna have to bear with me. It's probably super echoey in here, and we gotta get some furniture in this house. But until then, I just want to talk to you guys about the whole moving process and why this makes such a difference in my life, and how it's a game changer if you're actually in a slump, going through anything, or even symptoms of depression. I don't like to throw that word around, but if you're in that rut, this could help. So the main thing when it comes to humans, we're creatures of habit. So when we get comfortable in something, when we get used to something, we usually tend to fall into a rut, and that day-to-day mundane cycle can be the thing that actually depletes us. Because if we're not where we want to be, if we're not at the place we see ourselves, we're not financially, physically, wherever it is, and we're just kind of going through the motions and kind of never actually seeing that result fully, It can be very, very repetitive, and this can cause us to actually feel down, have depression-like symptoms, and I say it like that because depression's a real thing. But some of us just like to throw it around. It's a whole other story for a whole other vlog. However, I feel that when you are trying to achieve something, when you're trying to reach higher, when you're trying to excel in life or at any level, there's going to be roadblocks, there's going to be hurdles, but if you're staying in this stagnant rut day in and day out, it can be very easy. It can be very easy to let that get at you and become something that tears you down. So what I suggest is getting out of your space, getting out of your current location. Now for us, that was moving. For us, the whole reason we decided to move was not for the reason you guys think. Let me explain a little bit. So to start out, we originally came and looked at the place we're living in now, the house we decided to move to. We came and looked at it, and we're humming and hawing. We weren't really sure. We weren't really set on it. And then a few things changed, a few other things. We started feeling a little bit different about it. Another opportunity came to come look at it. So we did, and then we jumped on it, and we got it, and here we are right now. But the reason we kind of did that is because for a long time we've been thinking we needed that level up. We've been feeling we need that push, we need that drive. Then, as you guys saw on the vlogs, we took a trip to beautiful British Columbia, Vancouver, and the surrounding area. And that just inspired me because the layout there, the vibe, the energy that they have there is top tier. Like if you want to excel, if you want to take your life to the next level, that is a place that you can do that in. There's a place that the hustle, the grind is very apparent, but there's also the chill side where you can go into the forest and relax and be in nature and kind of have that. So it allows you to be go, go, go while actually allowing you to be slow as well. So it's got the balance of both, which I really, really love. And it just kick-started and ignited that fire for me and my girlfriend, because I've always been kind of driven towards that. I've just never really had a direction. And she's been slowly getting into that. She's been more of a slow, chill kind of vibe. And I'm more upbeat. As you guys can tell by the way I talk, fast pace, up and go, you know? So with that being said, one of the things that really drove us to do it was that trip. And that trip inspired us to kind of realize that we're playing at a low level. We've already maxed out at that level, so we need to take it to that next level to really see that growth. And that was one of the main reasons why we did it. And within this whole process, I've truly realized that not only do I feel better, not only do my emotions feel better, my mental clarity is better, I feel like I'm more on track with the person I want to be. It's forced me to level up in areas that I wouldn't have been able to at the apartment, like being more of a man, being more of the man I want to be, taking care of a household, going outside and raking the leaves, going outside and taking care of the house, hanging up Christmas lights. Those kind of things excite me. Those kind of things are what men, in my opinion, do around the house. They take care of the outside, they take care of the home, or they take care of the house. Somehow a woman can make it a beautiful home and make it feel lovely for myself to come home to every day. So I provide for her. She also works, don't get it twisted. I'm working on retiring. But the fact that I can take care of the house, be the man for her that she really needs, and take care of those things really gives me joy, really makes me level up in so many other areas that helps immensely. Because I'm a firm believer that a lot of people aren't depressed, they're fucking lazy. And I'm gonna say that over and over again because I see so many people in my own life who claim to be depressed, but they literally do nothing to solve the problem of their depression. So if you're in a slump, if you're down and out, if you're feeling weak, if you're feeling low, there are certain things you can do, and changing your environment can be one of the best things for that. But it doesn't need to be as drastic as moving to a new house, moving to a new location, going on a trip. You can literally go to a coffee shop. You can change up your daily routine. You can go to a new gym. You can start going to a new gym. You can start hanging out with new friends. You can reach out to new social environments, new groups, anything to get you out of the rut that you're in and have you seeing other results than you're currently seeing. Because if you want to see different results, you've got to do something different than you're currently doing. Because everything you've currently been doing has gotten you the result that you're currently in. Because everything you've done have led you to this point. So if you want to change this point, you've got to take a different path. Divert off of it and start something new. Alright, now I appreciate you guys tuning into today's video. That is exactly how I kind of made the best out of the situation and how I made it work to my advantage, and ultimately how better I feel mentally just by moving into a new space. Now, if you need help getting in your grind, watch this next video right here, because this is my latest video and it's sure to give you some value and help you reach your best self. So without further ado, tap that video right there and I'll catch you in the next one.